Hello, guys, and welcome to chase race number 2 of the season here at Champs Elysses. The first time ever we are having a road course, and the first time we are using this track here in the NRSL circuit. So I'll explain about the road course when we back out of the full screen here in just a minute, and I'll mention about the chase points as well after that. So let's get your starting line for this race. On the pole, we have Henry Sanford, second, Chris Dollarton, third, Angel Navarro, fourth, Seth Cole, fifth, Joshua Sicoli, sixth, Nick Johnson, seventh, Kev Shear, eighth, Jonathan Zorlin, ninth, Ace Rod, split the top 10, and Kyle Matthews. And here's the rest of your starting lineup for the rest of this race from 11th on back. In the final row, we have Paul Minnick and Cole Beaver. So, I'm just going to keep it like this here. In case people are wondering about this track, because some of them have never seen it. Right now, they're on this portion of the straightaway right here into this turn. What they're going to do is they're going to be coming around here off this turn. The start-finish line is going to be right over here, where they're going to take the green. Actually, right here to be exact. And then they're going to take this big left-hander right here, coming around into a big thing. Is kind of familiar to Dubai, except more banked and not flat, and very, very crazy racing. I don't know what to expect. Cautions are obviously off because it's a road course, but this portion of the race here, this area here, because there's this, it's behind spectators, we have to use the helicopter cam through here. Alright, so now the chase points coming into this. Ryan Acosta has a 2-point chase lead over Grayson Acevedo and Kyle Matthews. Then looking through here, Dylan Thoreau would be the next one in line by 6 behind Acosta. And then just bits and pieces after, like RJ Bishop and Jeffrey Finguy are 2 points behind Thoreau. 2 points behind them is Kyle Keith. Then a point behind, Jessica Shelton is a point behind them too. My apologies, but 2012. And then a point behind Shelton is Kyle Keith. And then a point, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about Sam Curtis. Wow, failing. Here comes the command, by the way.
Driver, start your engine.
There's the command. Sam Curtis is actually tied with Shelton there, and then Kyle Keith. There we go. I'm not having the best time with points there. And then Paul Minnick. And Johnny Gardner, Brett Pritchard, John Art, Kev Shear. That's so far your chase standings. Because obviously you cannot see anything in TV1, so we're going to stay in the helicopter cam when they go through here. 27 laps we're going to have here. I think should be good to go. Spectators got it. Yeah. There we go. We can see Henrik Sanford and the others. Pace car will dive on down the pit road for the first time ever here in France. We're about ready to turn them loose here. We're going to go to TV2 here on this angle. And the green flag is out here at Champs Elysses for round number 2 of the chase. Oh, one spun out. Oh, wow, they crashed before the start-finish line. Matt Dixon, Wayne Carson, and a couple chasers. Johnny Gardner, Paul Minnick stuck behind. Wow, they're 4 wide entering the turn. I have no idea what happened, but they keep it together at least. You can tell they're already going 3 wide entering the turns here. But you can see it's similar to like Dubai, with the exception of being that it's not flat, it's more banked, and you can tell by the way how it's going. And the 29 already has called it quits. That's Acosta. Whatever happened to Acosta? He said, screw it. We're going to have a new point leader. Right now, Henry Sanford in control. Chris Dollarton trying to find a way to take the lead. Look at Kev Shear in the 1. Trying to go underneath Joshua Sicoli for the position. He's going to get it. Johnson tried to follow, but obviously does not have that preferred line. Now Sicoli trying to retake that position from Kev Shear. He's definitely going to get it off these turns right here. And Sicoli's going to want more. Going to try to get that position off of Seth Cole for 4th. Not going to seem to do it. Oh, we got another spin. It's RJ Bishop in the 91 to Chaser. He saves it. That's going to make him lose a ton of ground. Johnny Gardner's got some rear end damage too on the discount tire Dodge there. I don't know what happened to him. Wayne Carson exiting pit road. He's got hood damage, remember. They removed the hood off the car. So the front end damage is going to definitely show a factor in this. Right now, Chris Dollarton still trying to find a way to get around Henry Sanford for that lead. They're going to battle real well. I can guarantee you that one. And I don't know how Chris Dollarton's going to find a way to get him, though. It's just going to be a lot of hoping and praying. And look at Navarro. Look at the ground he gained off that turn there. You can tell that turn's going to really close in the gap on a certain area there. And when you think it's all said and done, so that's why you can't count anyone out in this race. Dollarton trying to peak, not going to seem to do it. Wrong button there. And Sicoli trying to get the spot from Seth Cole. And he's going to get it. Nice job by Sicoli in that 10 car there. He's going to complete the pass on the cheese at Ford. And we'll have the 4th position. It seems Chris Dollarton can't get Henry Sanford. Trouble in the back this time. So let's find our chasers. But you can see the 2 slowest ones right now. Well, not the slowest, but the ones who are still competing in a decent moment. RJ Bishop, Jones Rowe, Paul Minnick, Johnny Gardner. These are the 4 that are really having some trouble there. Kyle Keefe has got the left side damage there. You see in that 24. He's 5th there. Not 5th of the chasers, like 5th of the bottom there. There's spin guy, John Art. Great Snakes there. You see trying to get around James Quall for what looks like the 23rd position. Check that out right there. That ain't chase battle, but kind of make sure he can catch up to the next chaser in line, which I believe would be Pritchard the 43, which indeed the case it is. There's Pritchard. Shelton with a really good run. Very well needed for that 20 team. Swung that turn wide, you can tell. Allow Pritchard to catch up and almost hooker. Wow, that was close. Ryan James gained the spot off Benjamin Miles there. Kyle Matthews in the 5. Not too bad of a run for that 5 car, knowing that the chasers really aren't up there in the top 10. So this is still a good run nonetheless. Sam Curtis. That's a good run for him. Kev Shear, I believe, is the highest running chaser at the moment. Indeed, he is. Dollarton still having trouble trying to get around that Brent Chevrolet there. So that's big for Kev Shear. He's actually dead last. Have all the chasers. So that is a really good sign for Kev Shear. Definitely. Knowing that Ryan Acosta, he will get 1 point out of all this. Back when he was the first to retire. Oh, and Dollarton tried to peak. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get enough of an effort there, but great try, though. Seven's been running the course a little wider. It's allowing Chris Dollarton to catch up there in that 30. But I was saying, though, Shear, like I said, is dead last in the chase points there, being 2 points behind John Art, with Acosta being the top of the chase, being ahead of 2 points by Acevedo and Kyle Matthews. Now, keep in mind, between the two, Kyle Matthews would have the advantage because of where he's in right now. Now, say if they were tied, Acevedo would have the advantage in the tiebreaker because of where he finished in the standings compared to Kyle Matthews. And I believe... Where is the 5? Oh, there he is, 13th. I was just about to say. Matthews is 13th right now. Ace Vado is 23rd. So you can tell Matthews would definitely get more points than Ace Vado. Matthews, if he can stay where he's at, he probably could get that points lead. I wouldn't count him out, but I'd say he probably would, though. Ooh, but he really swung that turn wide right there, and that allowed Brian James to try to go on the outside, but no matter what, that's going to help Kyle Matthews easily. Seth Cole trying to go underneath Kev Shear. That's not a chaser, though, but hey, positions count this point. Seth Cole, I don't think he really cares. He's trying to do what he can to end the season on a high note. But for sure, he's got a good distance between him and the next chaser, which is Sam Curtis, who's 11th. So I don't think Kev Shear would be too worried, but you never know these days. Top three have been pulling away from 4th place Josh Sicoli. I think honestly has the strongest car, if not the strongest car. I believe he actually does not pass. Does he have? Yes, he does have the fastest lap. I was just about to say. The next one would be Carson Gum in the 77. Darlington ran a faster lap than the leader, Henry Schaffer, who got the 5th fastest lap. And Darlington all over the bumper of that 7. Let's go on board that 3. You can tell he's really trying to get around that 7. Now, don't forget, too, we will encounter pit stops. Let's go on board Henry Sanford for a lap around Champs Elysses and show you what we mean, how this track is. So, as mentioned, it is similar to Dubai. However, like this part of the portion is the only like real flat turn that's around there. After that, it's a lot of fake, kind of like a speedway in a way. It's a lot of fake turns and all, which you can personally see there aboard this British Chevrolet. But these 2 turns really stick out the most, because you have to use a lot of gas and brake coming in here, entering this area. And at times in the past in other series, I've seen this track come in. A lot of wrecks like to happen here. So far, we've only seen the wrecks happen entering turn 1. It's been our main trouble spot in this race. No one else has really had any problems. Other than that, Henry Sanford, he's got some really good speed you can see there. He's making sure that 30 car doesn't try to get that lead from him. And he's coming down pit road. Pit stop's underway. Darlington electing to stay out. As to is Sicoli, Seth Cole, Kev Shear. A lot of leaders liking to stay out. Nick Johnson. Not a whole lot of drivers I expected coming down pit road at this time. But amazing that the leader went down first. So some strategy coming into play. Alrighty. I think we had earlier pit stops with Jeffrey Finguy, Chris Dodd, Johnny Gardner, Matt Dixon, and RJ Bishop and Kyle Keith, maybe? Let's actually double check to be sure, though. We're going to quickly take a look. Yes, they did. So they did come in at lap 7 on pit road. And Rick Sanford beats out Angel Navarro, which is no surprise there. Technically, the first wave was the guys in the back. Now we're going to look at Chris Dollar to see if he's going to come on down. Indeed, he is. Sicoli, Cole, Shear, Johnson, Zorland, Gene Sanford, Curtis, Matthew, James, Miles, Gum, Barber, Fitzwater, Shelton, Fisher, Walls, Ace Vado, Patson, Baranskis, Fleckinger staying out one more lap. Williams, Hart, Hunter, Thoreau, all come on down. Amazing enough, only one driver stayed out. That was Zach Flickinger. He is going the extra lap. Could that be a benefit? I will not know. But he's willing to play some really big strategy there. That is unbelievable there. I did not expect that at all. So now, I have a feeling he is right now, but if not, then it really will surprise me. Zach Flickinger in that 19 Brant Dodge, I guarantee you, they're trying to think of that strategy. We're going to look at the 60 mile per hour just in case if he runs out of gas here. But so far, he's looking like he's not wanting to slow down. He's still gunning it. You can tell. Right now, the only car that has stayed out, keep in mind, and now he has come on down. So 9 laps. He looks like he'll probably just make it on 2 stops. You wouldn't have to worry about a 3rd stop at all. Now the 19 is down. There's Henry Sanford. Both him and Navarro have beat out Chris Dollarton in the 30. Ace Rogers and Kev Shearer bound for what appears to be the 5th position, looks like. And, wow, Osborne, did he really take advantage of the pit stop? Pretty sure he did. Oh, wow, he did. He went from 27 to 8. Wow. Osborne played some really good strategy out of all that. Now look at your exiting pit road. That's going to be one driver to keep an eye on during this portion of the race. Mongo slipped that corner bad. The only problem with this course is it has some bad angles there. So Henry Sanford, currently your leader. 2nd, Angel Navarro. 3rd, Chris Dodge, as we get the full field rundown. 4th, Josh Scully. 5th, Ace Rogers. Actually, yeah, 5th, Ace Rogers. 6th, Kev Shears. 7th, Joshua Osborne. 8th, Jonathan Thorland. 9th, Gene Sanford. Leading the top 10, Sam Curtis. Another good run for him. Brett Pritchard, 11th. 12th, Brian James. 13th, Seth Cole. 14th, Carson Gum. 15th, Austin Mongold. 16th, Jeffrey Finguy. 17th, Nick Johnson. 18th, Matt Dixon. Trying to hold out Cole Deaver, who's in 19th. 20th, Kyle Matthews. 22nd. Wow, look at this. 3 wide here. Out the 22nd between Fitzwater, Flickinger, and Meyer. It looks like Fitzwater, he's going to get the spot right here. Still battling, but holy cow, they're going 3 wide. Wow, Fitzwater Flickinger. Oh, that's bad. Both Fitzwater and Flickinger. I didn't expect that. Flickinger nearly pinched the 51. So now, 22nd, or actually 21st rather, is Fitzwater. 22nd, Flickinger there, who's now under fire from Connor Meyer, who's probably going to get the spot, because Flickinger messed up. 24th, James Walsh, 25th, Benjamin Miles, 26th, Keith Basson, 27th, PJ Williams, 28th, Ramian Fisher, 29th, Dylan Thoreau. Not a good run for that 62 team. Same can be said for Grayson Nate Spado. Then 30th, 31st, Chris Dodd, 32nd, Noah Ponser, 33rd, Johnny Gardner, 34th, John Art. Wow, John Art struggled in that 42. 35th, Andres Bronson, 36th, Jessica Shelton, 37th, Paul Barber, 38th, Paul Minnick. What the heck? Wow, he went all the way to the rear there. This day is going from bad to worse from the pit stop. Same for Kyle Keith is in 39th. Wayne Carson currently 41st on the track. And RJ Bishop, who just came back from another pit stop there. I don't know what happened. We're getting word it's an unscheduled pit stop for that 91 team. That's not good right there for the Enos Chevrolet. So technically, Carson is 40th and RJ Bishop is 42nd or 41st. That is your full field rundowns. We're on lap 12 of 27. Tell you what, though, Henry Sanford would love to get a win. I think his last road course win was over at Dubai, so really, that would not surprise me that he would be able to, get this win here at a track that's similar to Dubai. Chris Dollarton, though, 30 car, still got a really strong car, that DC Solar Chevrolet there. Let's see that chase battle real quickly. As you can tell, there's Bishop. Let's see if there's anything going around. Oh, wow, look at this match set. I'll tell you what, Meyer's been in some really good battles. Coming around here. Might not be into the chase. Matt Dixon coming on down. Going in a lap early, or no, he's actually on time, rather. And I seen, yep, Johnny Gardner. From that first stop on down. The other one was RJ Bishop. Remember, he came down way earlier than before, so everyone who pitted that first time is down. So now we're going to focus on the leaders. Before we do, it's a battle for inside the top 10. Wow, what a run by Osborne. Running that high line, shutting the door on the 44, trying to at least. And can't seem to do it is Jonathan Zorlin. Oh, wow, he really swung it there. And well, the 44 is still fighting, I'll tell you what. Now the Osborne will shut the door. Shearer, right now the highest running chaser in 6th. Leaders aren't going down this time. Oh, but look at that. Osborne did not see that 44 coming. He nearly clipped the 27. Wow. Jonathan Zorlin, a hell of a run right there. And Osborne doing the crossover attempt. Stewart giving a good battle between the non-chasers here. And one guy who's a veteran. Both guys are veterans in the community, but Osborne's got that old school style of racing there. You can tell with those colors there in the 27 for Johanna Outwood Motorsports with James Qualls in him, and then Zorlin is just on his own with that 44 there. Wow, these two are really battling. They put on a show at least, and Zorlin, who's on the preferred line. Osborne, another good run on that outside line, but obviously that right side's going to be the preferred line and area you want to be in there, and you're going to tell right here. Zorlin much better on the turn. They're a lot more cleaner. Osborne trying to get that high line groove going, and now Jonathan Zorlin will not complete that pass, but and there they go. Just what I was about ready to say. Are they coming down? You betcha. Henrik Samper, Range Navarro. Those are definitely the two guys to really keep an eye on. Ace Rogers trying to gain ground on pit road. But those were the three main leaders that came down. No one else came down. Everyone else still staying out. Connor Meyer down. 51. Bishop just got around Kyle Keith there. He's really been struggling there. I believe RJ Bishop is a lap down. No, he's just really behind. But the same can be said for the 24. Holy cow. Those were really 4 guys. And Navarro, did he have front end damage? I thought he had front end damage for a sec. H. Rogers, though, beat him off pit road. But Henrik Samper just accelerated his pit stop really well. But whatever happened to the 25, he really struggled that pit stop. Whoa, Gene Samper swung that wide. Definitely going to lose that spot to Sam Curtis. And here come the rest of the leaders coming on down. Chris Dollarton will lead them on down with Sicoli and others. Sam Curtis, Gene Samper electing to stay out an extra lap. Carson Gump staying out. Zach Cook staying out. Yes, he is, along with Kyle Matthews. Benjamin Miles, James Walls, P.J. Williams. A lot more drivers staying out this time than when the first stop happened. They know they're going to try to place a Noah Poncer also staying out in the 01. Dylan Thoreau in the 62. Plenty of people staying out. Everyone else is down. There's Henry Sanford. Obviously, he is going to beat Chris Dollarton. No question about it. Whatever that 7 did on that pit stop, they really accelerated that one. And Sicoli almost beat Chris Dollarton off pit road there. Kev Shearer also going to gain a little ground, possibly on Joshua Sicoli. Navarro trying to pass Dollarton in the 30s on the preferred line, coming into these right-handers. Dollarton tried to slow him down, but it just did not have enough. Whoa, Navarro actually slid a bit, but he kept it together. They're obviously going to be way behind on that 7 there. Now, the rest of these guys are definitely going to come on down. There's no question about it. And indeed the case, Curtis, Shelton, or no, Dean Sanford, Carson Gum. Look at staying on one more lap, which is no surprise. Kyle Matthews, James Walls, Benjamin Miles, P.J. Williams, Dylan Thoreau, Noah Poncer. I guarantee if you're on the radio for the 17, you got to remember, they're telling the 7, hey, remember the 19's on a much different sequence. He may possibly only take 2 stops instead of 3. If that happens, that could be a huge steal of a win right there. So now, the main question is this, though. So looking at his sequence there, remember, he came down pit road on lap 9. Heading into 10. Lap 17, heading into 18, he is coming on down. What about 9 laps? There is Henry Sanford. You could see coming in the background right there. There he is. He's obviously going to pass him. There's no question about it. But with Zach Flickinger's, decision there, you never know. So for Henry Sanford, I guarantee you, he's got to be a little nervous knowing about that 19, though. So we're going to wait till everyone crosses the stripe this time by, and then we'll go on by. So we're going to wait till the 7 cross the stripe, and then we'll go on for the full field rundown from there. Tell you what, though, if Zach Flickinger gets this win and steals it, we're only doing 2 stops compared to the others doing 3. That will be unbelievable. For first time at Champs Elysses, that would have never expected that. So Henry Sanford, he's got a 3.5 second lead nearly on Ace Rogers, so it has expanded. He's the leader, Ace Rogers second, Angel Navarro third, fourth Chris Dollarton, who's really slipped back there, fifth Joshua Sicoli, sixth Kev Shearer, seventh Jonathan Zorlin under fire from Joshua Osborne. He should be okay though. Who's an 8th, Sam Curtis 9th, and a battle for 10th between Austin Mongold and Jeffrey Spinguy. That's going to be big for Sam Curtis right there, but Definitely also even bigger for Brett Pritchard there, who's in 13th. Brian James in 12th. Carson Gubb 14th. 15th, Cole Deaver. 16th, Matt Dixon. 17th, Seth Cole. Who's 15th? 15th with Gene Sanford. Where's the 9? Hold on a second. Where's the 9 car at? Oh, she went down pit road. Okay, that made sense. I was just about to say. So, okay, so yeah. 14th, Carson Gubb. 15th, Cole Deaver. 16th, Matt Dixon. 17th, Seth Cole. 18th, James Walls. 19th, Zach Flickinger. 20th, Nick Johnson. Zach Flickinger, obviously, just riding around at this point. 21st, Kyle Matthews. 22nd, Keith Patson. 23rd, Connor Meyer. 24th, P.J. Williams. 25th, P.J. Williams. 26th, Dylan Thoreau. 27th, Benjamin Miles. 28th is Zachary Fitzwater. 29th is John Hart. 30th is Ramian Fisher. Actually, saying it's 28th, rather. As Henry Samper's on down. An early pit stop for the 7 team. Oh, because we have gotten word he took 2 tires in that second pit stop. I don't know why he got an advantage. Ace Rogers also down. Gene Samper, actually, she's on a long extended stay. I don't know what's going on with the 9. Chris Dodd also down. Johnny Gardner, Wayne Carson down. Did she just retire out of the race? Oh, no, never mind. I'll just check with Gene Samper just in case here. Oh, she had an engine problem. Trouble for Gene Samper. Wow, I'm amazed no one ran into the 9 at all. That explains about Fitzwater, how he went all the way in the sand. And, oh, John Hart actually scraped her. But, oh, Noah Ponser and Chris Dodd made a little contact with the 9. Wow, Paul Barber almost got into that 9 car there. That's a dangerous spot in the track right there. So that explains the 9 with the situation, though. So new leader right now is Angel Navarro. But the 7 went back down pit road. I'm actually very confused, but I believe from what we're hearing, he took 2 tires and not enough gas. So that's a killer right there for Henry Sanford. He's got to hope and pray everyone else comes on down. This guy is doing that right now. Kyle Keith on down as well. There's Bishop. Where are the leaders at? Oh, there they are. They caught up to the slow car, Wayne Carson. Oh, and Navarro's going to get stuck behind the 98. It's going to allow Chris Dollarton to catch up there. And even Joshua Sicoli. And they're at this point where they're just trying to get around the 98. And they're having some difficulty. Navarro coming on down. It's like they're playing hot potato at this point with the leader. Probably the 4th different lead change within the last few laps there. So now, Chris Dollarton in the lead. I don't know if it's that they're catching up to the 98 and they're wanting to come down pit road or something. I have no idea. I'm rather confused, but 98 still somewhat maintaining his ground with his no-hood car. So at least for the 7, saving grace. The 19, you still wonder. Is he going to execute that pit strategy with perfection? He's actually right now in the 15th position. Sam Kerr's trying to go around Joshua Osborne. And looks like Pritchard still maintaining himself in a very good position there in that 43. Looks like Keith has got some cars in their chase field, including the team owner, Brett Pritchard, John Arndt, and Brett Pritchard. Chris Dollar's coming on down. No, he's going to stay. Oh, he is going to come on down. Sicoli on down. Shearer. Sam Curtis is going to stay out. There's Mongold. Pritchard, Carson Gum going to stay out. James Quall's going to stay out. Flickinger staying out. Johnson, Matthews, P.J. Williams, Dylan Thoreau, Benjamin Miles, Andres Baranskis, Noah Ponter. There's Navarro, who actually, if members, actually yes, because he did come down pit road earlier, or no, a lap later than the 7, beat out the 7 on pit stops. Wow, Navarro being clutch when it matters. Wow, Zorlin just cut off this 27 right there. Or are they gonna beat? They're gonna beat him out. Not gonna beat out Navarro, but trying to beat out that 7. Looks like they will. That's unbelievable. Angel Navarro could be en route to the victory if the 19 comes down pit road. That's going to be the one driver everyone's going to focus on when the next set of pit stops come on by. Sam Curtis, is he coming down this time by? Yes, he is. Pritchard and Gum are down. Walls is down. Flickinger stays out. Johnson's down. Matthews is down. Williams is down. Thoreau. Miles. Gene Sanford, obviously, she's back out on the track. I don't know why she's back out, but I guess they fixed whatever's wrong with the car. Baranskis is in. Ponter is in. So now, all eyes, as like they say in a famous quote, are on me, Zach Flickinger. Real quick, though, Johnny Gardner trying to get around Paul Barber. Remember, Gardner and Heath are bound for what is a chase spot at the point, but not too much. But I mean, every point matters at this point. There's Bishop. There's Zach Flickinger. If you remember the movie All Eyes on Me, well, it's a famous quote. Oh, I think everyone's going to have to focus on Zach Flickinger here. Because within lap 25-26 is going to be that key factor to see if he's going to come down pit road. Remember, he went down on lap 9, hitting in the 10. And he went down on 18, hitting in the 19. Navarro has to hope and pray that that 19 comes on down. There's Navarro, and Henry Sanford got around Chris Dollarton for position. And Flickinger is down. He couldn't do it. He couldn't execute the strategy. This is big for Navarro. This is huge for Navarro, but don't count out Henry Sanford yet. He's had the dominant car all race long. New leader of the race, Angel Navarro. Unreal. I'm in absolute shock. I really am. Henry Sanford in second. Chris Dollarton makes still have a chance. He's in third. He gained ground on the 7, who's gaining ground on the 25. Fifth is actually Shearer. Well, no, fourth, actually. Then you got H. Rogers, Austin Mongol, Jonathan Zorlin, Joshua Osborne, Sam Curtis in the top 10. And wow, look at all behind, just outside the top 10. You got Richard Sicoli, who really lost some ground there. Brian James, Zach Flickinger, who came back out on the track, and James Qualls. That's 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and just behind 16th. Just right there. We got to focus on Navarro right here because Henry Sanford is closing the door. Dollarton trying to do that same. Seven going to catch up to the 25 here. He's gaining ground already just before the turn. Oh, wow, the 7 really caught some ground on the Zaxby Chevrolet. This race ain't over yet, folks. We may have a photo finish coming on down. 2 laps to go here at Champs Elysses. Henry Sanford. Oh, he swung the turn wide. That was definitely not what he needed because here comes Chris Dollarton now pounding on the 7. All that ground gain on that 25, you can just throw that away. And Chris Dollarton just got what he partially needed. However, he needed more of the 25 to do that rather than 7. But he needs every bit possible. On board the 7. 30 car still trying to get up that 7th bumper, but can't seem to do it. Time is running out for Henry Sanford. He's going to need every bit of gained ground heading into that last corner to catch up that 25 to regain what was lost. But you can tell he's actually gaining just on the straightaways on the speed. He's going at least a mile per hour or two faster than that 25. That 30 car is just trying to do what he can to get up to that 7, but that 7's got a much stronger car. But remember, that 7 had a short pit stop, but you know he's not coming down. He wants this W. Gained a lot of ground there, but that 30 was right there with him. White flag, this time by here at Champs Elysses. Who's going to take the victory here at the road course in France? 7 this time doesn't swing it wide, but the 30 does. That's going to end Chris Dollarton's chance of the win, and Kev Shears in 4th. He's definitely going to be the highest running chaser, guaranteed. Archer will be the 2nd highest there. Look at they're actually gaining ground on the 43. I can't believe. I think the 43 slipped the courts there. Navarro just trying to hold off. Henry Sanford's been the dominant car all day, and he is right within striking distance. Is the Branch Chevrolet. He's trying to look. Is that 7? He is trying to look. He's trying to hit that spot. What a race this has been, though. Unreal. 7's trying to peak. He may get that opportunity heading into those final corners, or could he do it right now? That's what he's trying to do. He's really trying to peak. Looking underneath that corner panel. Navarro shuts the door. Trying to make sure he doesn't get in. Here we go. Heading in the final turns. Who's going to take advantage of this? And that 7 car trying to go underneath. Can't seem to do it. 7 trying to highline, and that's going to seal the deal. Checker flag is out, and H. Navarro, the debut here at Champs Elysses, is going to win here at the road course. What a win for Navarro, wow. Henry Sanford slipped on the final corner, went for the wrong line, and that is what's going to end up paying the Branch Chevrolet on a dominant day, but Navarro's going to steal the win here at Champs Elysses. Wow, that was awesome. Navarro will pick up the victory. Henry Sanford 2nd, Dollarton 3rd, 4th. Kev Shears mentioned he will be the highest running chaser that finished 5th. Ace Rogers 6th. Austin Mungle 7th. Jonathan Zorlin 8th. Joshua Osborne 9th. Sam Curtis completing the top 10. Brett Pritchard. The rest of your finishing results here is we're going to go here. Find the rest of your chasers here as we're going to take a look here on the chasing that I have here. And let's see what we got. Jeffrey Finguy, he's going to end up in 16th. Through here. A lot of chasers really struggled there. Kyle Matthews, 23rd. Sam Curtis, 9th there, as mentioned from before. PJ Williams. Chase, I always said that. Dylan Thoreau, 24th. John Art, 25th. Wow, a lot of chasers really fell to the back right here. Now, as mentioned, Acosta finished last, and Shelton actually lost the gearbox toward the end of the race. That's a tough blow for Shelton there. Definitely not what she needed at all. Wow. RJ Bishop will be finished at 39th. Gardner, 36th. Keith, 35th. Minnick, 34th. Ace Vado came away 29th. Wow. That was all your chases right there. Holy cow, a lot of them finished toward the rear of the field. Costa and Shelton, they're going to be the big losers of that. And we guarantee we're going to have a new points leader. And what it looks like is going to be Kyle Matthews. Because Kyle Matthews and Acevedo were tied at the time before coming into this race. Acevedo obviously finished short of the rear. Matthews, well, he stayed up front ahead, and he ended up finishing much better than the 81 did. So that is a good sign right there. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to like, comment, thoughts, and subscribe part there, so hitting that subscribe button. We'll see you guys later for the Cup race here at Champs Elysses. It's going to be really interesting there. Till then, goodbye everybody from France for now. Until then, adios.